First here at 4, Louisville Police have now released video of 2 shootings involving officers from earlier this month that left 2 people dead. We begin with new details from the shooting in the PRP neighborhood, and we do want to warn you that this video is graphic. WDRB's Dalton Godby walks us through LMPD's encounter with a man who struggled with mental illness, who charged at officers with a knife before being tased and ultimately shot.
For Nicholas Pierce, May 10th was filled with phone calls to police.
He is rambling.
911 calls for medical help and reports of a theft, telling dispatchers he was armed.
He has a knife and he is armed and dangerous.
Later, it's nearly 11 at night, and officers arrive on Crawford Avenue.
Nicholas, let's go to the hospital, man. Come on.
Officers Christine Silk, Noah Sheets, and Bailey Segrist can be heard offering help.
Put that knife down!
Seconds later, Pierce storms out of the house with a knife held above his head. One officer deploys a taser that hits Pierce. The other 2 officers fire their weapons. Pierce is on the ground, but he gets up, charging with the knife again, and is shot many times by all 3 officers. The knife remains in his hand.
Drop it. Put the knife down. Drop it so we can help you.
He's still conscious, talking to officers who have now given dozens of commands to drop the knife.
Drop the knife.
Y'all did steal something? Sir, drop the knife.
Officers were pleading with him to put the knife down so they could save him. They remained calm at the situation.
Finally, he's apprehended and taken to the hospital. He died 2 days later.
This was not Nick I knew. This was something that had taken over, and it just wasn't Nick anymore.
Nick Pierce, an Air Force vet, suffered from bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, among other mental illnesses. His family said his condition worsened in his last days. He was suicidal.
He has told me before that if he wanted to go out, it was by police shooting him.
Their question, in an interview this week with WDRB, why?
I just want to know why. Why couldn't they take him to the VA and get him help, or take him somewhere else? They knew he needed help. He needed it so bad.
2 years ago, the city launched a crisis diversion program sending mental health professionals to certain calls. But LMPD says that in this instance, with a caller reporting he was armed and later charging at officers with a knife, it did not meet the criteria.
No officer that I've talked to in my 24 years of being a law enforcement officer has wanted to come to work and decided, I want to shoot somebody today.
Y'all get it good?
With photojournalist Emily Evans, Dalton Godby, WDRB News.